Oh, well, I used to court you proudly without regret or shame. But now every honky-tonk in town knows you by name. And your hard liquor drinking, honey, it's tearing us apart. And you got sawdust on the floor of your heart. And you sit there in them honky-tonks, you drink your liquor down. I understand you've given pleasure to nearly half the middle of the road bands in town. Oh, you think that you are fooling me. You think you're mighty smart, but you got sawdust on the floor of your heart. When offered drinks at parties, you used to turn the other way. But things have changed, so now you're drinking each hour, every day. I don't know how I'm gonna leave. I know we'll have to part, 'cause you got sawdust on the floor of your heart. I'll go ahead then. And when offered drinks at parties, you used to turn the other way. Things have changed, so now you're drinking each hour, every day. I don't know how I'm gonna leave. I know we'll have to part, 'cause you got sawdust on the floor of your heart. Yeah! Mercy, mercy. Hey, you got sawdust on the floor of your heart.
Oh, there I am. Clicking all the wrong buttons. Hi, DJ. Hi, human. Oh, Curly's up. What's she streaming? What's going on today? I almost watched the rally yesterday, and then I didn't. I showed a few Peter Sellers movies instead. I played the Pink Panther original, followed by Dr. Strangelove, and followed it up with Being There. It was a great trio of films to watch yesterday, much better than a rump rally. Weather is still hot here, DJ. It's under 30 degrees Celsius, I think, or hovering around there, but it feels cooler to me this year, because last week was up in the high 30s and even broke 40 here in Hope. Yeah, record breaking again for the first time. Thanks. I almost shaved it all off about a week ago. It was not feeling good, but now it's growing in and I like it again. How are you? Did you guys finally get your shots? I hope so. I know you were, was it you who's complaining about all of the shots from J&J and Pfizer, etc.? No, J&J's American. Well, anyway, I hope you got your vaccine supply, finally. We did here in Canada. I got, my first shot was AstraZeneca, because I guess America didn't want it, and they gave it to us. And then we got the Pfizer and Moderna. So my second shot was Pfizer. I had no reaction to either one of them. The AstraZeneca, a slight taste in the mouth. That was it. So all of us four in the family, immediate family here are fully vaccinated now. And we can travel between cities now again. And most things are opening up. We do have the Delta variant here, but it's not anything like in other provinces yet. Fingers crossed. You got first one, Moderna. The second one is on the 11th this month. Good. How's your boy? I haven't talked to you in such a long time. Is he getting really, really tall? Really, really fast? How is your weather? I talked to my friends in Huddersfield today. I didn't ask them about their weather, but they seem to be doing okay. They're both not really into going out much anyhow, so they're pretty much homebodies, but they are missing certain activities they used to do. He's been difficult. Aw, sorry. Well, at least your weather's good. Have you been getting out a lot and biking? Or is any lockdown going on again where you are? And by the way, it is the 4th of July, so to any Americans watching this, happy 4th! Of course, we had the Canada Day on the 1st of July, and this year was very, very subdued for a lot of reasons. The main one being the discovery of all these graves of the residential school children, First Nations children that were forced to attend Christian schools, and many of them died under mysterious or unreported circumstances and were buried in unmarked graves, some of them mass graves. So with ground penetrating radar, they're carefully recovering some of these children and others from there. And so as a nation, I don't know whether even they had fireworks on Capitol Hill this year, but it was sure quiet here in Hope. I didn't hear anything going boom for a change. In fact, I heard less sirens and booms on Canada Day than I usually do on a regular Saturday. Hey, Nelson! Yo! Great to see you, hon! Yes, DJ. It is particularly hurtful. I was pretty much raised by a Métis family that lived across from me. I grew up with their little girl. So I think about them all the time anyhow, but I particularly feel sickened by all of this anyhow. Yeah, we're doing okay here. You decide. We've got our bug out kits packed and ready. We have had them ready for the last few years since we've lived here because of the fire risks. And there's a 8,000 plus hectare wildfire in the Kamloops region of the interior, and it's almost directly north of us. I'm not sure how many kilometers, between 100 and 300. I don't know. I don't know from miles or kilometers. I just know they're straight up from us. And that fire was so devastating and moved so quickly down the mountain. They literally had 15 minutes to evacuate an entire town of 8,000 people. And it's destroyed. It's completely destroyed, and they're still going through the wreckage, much like in Surfside, Florida, to carefully look for any remains, pets, survivors. So we've the entire province has been trying to chip in to help. They've been receiving all kinds of donations of clothing and toys and whatnot, and getting vouchers and coupons from businesses and food, but what they really need is money. Having been in a very fast, devastating fire myself twice, I know exactly how they feel and what exactly they don't need or might need. So I'm thinking about it because I'm clearing out my back room anyway, and I have a lot of stuff that's going to the charity shops. So I do have a few things like sheets, towels, toiletry things. I do have clothing and toys and other stuff. Yeah, I know, DJ. I mean, I literally had my health destroyed working to try and convince the government and the population at large about the coming climate change and the risks it would bring. So, yeah, that nearly killed me in the 90s. And now living here and experiencing it, very disheartening, but we'll have to adapt and improve our way of living. That's all that can be done right now. Except go to Mars or the moon. Hey, Jeff, do you need a secretary? A slightly crazy secretary with orange and yellow hair. How are you doing, Nelson? How's the weather where you are? I hope it's been bearable. I literally had to hole up in my bedroom, and I don't have a light in there because I like it dark. And there's a very, very dim overhead bulb. And it was too hot for me to muck around and change it for a brighter bulb. I don't know why. I just left it dark. That's the only room in my side of the house that has a air conditioning unit. And spending an entire day inside there, it brought back a lot of old memories of other times where I've been holed up in a room by myself in the dark. They weren't very good experiences. Just, it just sort of triggered me into being emotionally a bit wobbly for a couple days. So I was kind of being triggered a bit here and there, but I tried to not let it get to me too much. So anyhow, good. You've had nice, beautiful weather, proper weather for you, for your wherever you are at your time of year, I hope. Other people are talking about, the rain and the storms and hurricanes. It's yikes everywhere these days. But you guys want to hear another tune? I try, hon. I try. I got my ways and means of dealing with things these days, unlike in the past where it was all just static and confusion and trying to drown it out. Oh, Santa Rosa. Lovely. Lovely. Hey, I saw what the LA cops did with the fireworks, speaking of 4th of July, etc. Oh, whoa. They imagined that this container unit was going to contain that amount of explosives, not fireworks. These were homemade or something, really powerful fireworks. And they put it in this metal explosion box, but they stayed in the suburban street. Well, they just sat there and did it there. Why didn't they drive to an empty place to do this? They'd never used it before. And anyway, they just blew up a neighborhood and pretty much rocked the neighborhood and injured hundreds. Yeah, fireworks ain't my thing in general. I think I'm going to play another tune by Sneezy because it's been a long time. He played a role as Hank Williams for a play that was written about the show Hank Williams never gave on his way to this midnight New Year's Eve gig was when he died in the back of his limo. Oh, I see. Yeah. Curly's up with the 4th in America cost to cost fireworks and performances. Yeah, I imagine I guess humans gone over there already. I might pop over there later. But so Sneezy got the role as Hank. And I think I'll play this one because it's pretty interesting to see him do this. 23 degrees? Nice. you guys just chat away while I pull up this tune. It's a little slice of Ottawa history and music history, too. And my friend Sandy Bone in Vancouver was doing an aborted tour where he was playing Hank's music, not as Hank Williams. He didn't try to sound like him or dress like him or any of this stuff. He was just telling some of the stories of Hank's life and musical career. And Sandy is still possibly going to end up here at some point. He's been reno-evicted from a house he's living in there in Vancouver. And he's had a hearing this week, but there was no answer or even a date for an answer to his request to be extended there, because he is disabled pretty much. He's got a leg, a bum leg, and he just is recovering from surgery, and it's hot, and he doesn't have a vehicle, and blah, blah, blah. So we'll see what happens with him. But anyhow, here's Sneaky Water, Hank Williams. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, goodbye, Joe. We gotta go. Me and my old. Oh, we gotta go for the hero down the bayou. All night on the sweetest one. Me, oh, my old. Hey, son of a gun, we'll help it on down on the bow. Well, to the law, and hope he's fine. Leg on board. Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mama Santa meal. I'll pick it hard, or Bill for John and Miguel. Hey, son of a gun, we'll help it on down on the bow. Well, today goes the front, I know the place is buzzing. People come to see on by the dozen. But if the rest in style, they won't go out with you and my own. Hey, son of a gun, we'll help it on down on the bow. Oh, come the Lord and hold his pride if your leg on board. Tonight I'm gonna see Mama selling me, oh. I'll pick a car, Phil for Char and Miguel. Hey, son of a gun, we have big fun out all about. Let go, everybody. Well, I'll settle down far from town by me a hero. I'm gonna catch all the doggone fish in the doggone bow. Well, I sew up my mom to buy my egg on what she need, oh. Hey, son of a gun, we have it come down on the bow. Well, son the Lord, I hope he's fine if he leg on board. Because tonight I'm gonna see Mama Shelby me, oh. I'll pick a car, Bill for Jar and Miguel, oh. Hey, son of a gun, we'll have big fun on fire.
So that was fun. Yes, yes. Europe is so very different musically, but a lot of well, Ireland really likes country music. I know that, and Northern England, there's a lot of country style like that, sort of. You know, it goes over the mountains and the rivers and. So that, yeah, Sneezy, the first song I played off of his album, You Got Sawdust on the Floor of Your Heart. My father was in that band, the Excellent Band. He played sax, of course. And they used to play often at this club in Ottawa called Le Hibou, the Owl. And it was well known in the day for folk musicians. Folk mostly, some countries, some, things like reggae was just starting to come into the scene around then in the 70s, mid to late 70s. And some of the nights when the Excellent Band played, if it was on a Friday or a Saturday, when we were teenagers, my sister and I would go along and sit up in the projection room and look down through the window. And when we got a little bit older, we were allowed to sit at a table, but we could only drink grape juice. So they had white or purple grape juice. So we'd pretend it was wine. And we get to see some acts like Bruce Cockburn when he was first starting out in Ottawa. He was a very, very shy little folky dude. My mother took us to see him perform once, and I've seen him play in the clubs and things. And then he got big. And then he was the honorary chairman of the Friends of the Earth Canada office. And he put on a few benefit concerts and things like that. I mean, he didn't really have anything to do with the day-to-day workings or policy making or advocacy or whatnot. But yeah, he was our figurehead and sort of brought us, at least in Canada, a prominence, recognition, name recognition. So that helped a lot. Oh, I went and got another band. Who did I went to Toronto. REM, yeah. I got them to, they were going to be on a countdown New Year's Eve show. And I got them to donate any proceeds from that to Friends of the Earth. So that was cool. I didn't meet them, but we exchanged T-shirts. They got Friends of the Earth T-shirts. We got REM T-shirts. So it was fun. Yeah. I used to do a lot of the merch there, too. But I'm going to treat you to some very early, in fact, recorded at Le Hibou, Bruce Cockburn. But it's just a recording, it's not video, sorry. This is Going to the Country. Get my screen ready here. Never saw REM? No? You've heard of them, though, have you? Well, yeah, of course you have.
If anybody knows this well enough to sing it, or even if you don't, please do. Look out the window, what do I see? Cows hanging out under spreading trees. Soon they're gone behind the sign. White letters pointing to the long white line, and I'm going to the country. Oh, la 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 la. I'm going to the country, sunshine, smile on me. I can smell the grass growing in the field. Wind in my hair tells me how it feels. Farmhouse, silver roof flashing by. Tractor, trailer, truck says goodbye with a sigh. And I'm going to the country. country. Oh, la 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 la. I'm going to the country, sunshine smile on me. Birds singing, I'm singing in my bones. Doesn't much matter now where I'm going. Get it when I get there is what I'll do. If I get enough, I'll give some to you. And I'm going to the country. Oh, happy as can be. I'm going to the country, sunshine, smile on me. I'm going to the country, sunshine, smile on me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Hi again. Hey, Jerome. I popped in and looked at G's stream. There was a couple people there earlier today. Nice to see that people feel comfortable just going in and playing roulette or whatever, blowing all their points, catching no fish. We got to try and find a new game to add to this this list of nonsense. Jerome, did you get my email? I sent you an email inviting you to my Google Meet. It's attached to Gmail. I don't know if you have Gmail or Google, but you said you had Google Duo, but that's a video and voice thing. And I don't know if Patricia's exactly comfortable or if you are or Mickey. I don't know. But yeah, it'd be nice if we could try to spend maybe 15 minutes together just to say, okay, I use an iPhone, I use a desktop, laptop, Chromebook, whatever you're using, and we can figure out how to do the things fast and easily and efficiently, time saving, so nobody has to stress over, oh, do I have to ask this person first before I do this thing, you know, just to give some autonomy to you guys. Jerome, I have no worries about you. You know how to handle YouTube just fine on whatever device you're using. But there are a few things in Twitch you might want to learn too, so we can talk. You did play roulette and won money and killed 2. Yay, 2 dads! Okay, DJ, so great to see you again. Cheers! See you again, I hope, soon. And I don't know if you've figured out or have followed us on Twitch yet, but it's fun there. And it's 24/7. So what else can we explore musically, if anything? I tried streaming the week before last, and it was all distorted again. And I'm not going to use that. Okay, Jerome, see you tomorrow. And, oh no, you're staying. DJ's going. Bye. The gummy's kicking in. Quite well. What was I saying? Oh, my goofy ass. Yeah. What else is going on? Not a lot. Oh, yeah, I was talking about my stream going all wonky. I'm not going to use the streaming platform Restream because it doesn't seem to work with just a Chromebook memory. But I am going to try and invest in an external hard drive. They only cost about $40, I think. Get a few more gigs, and then I'll have stronger, better streams. Maybe multi-platformy. both on Twitch and YouTube, because that was the issue. I can stream okay on one or the other, but not both yet. And there was something else. Oh, yeah, I have to reconfigure my Wi-Fi booster for the middle room. Yes, I do fish for them. Every day, where did I put them? Fish for them on my side table, in my drawers. Sometimes I find one I forgot about. So are you doing anything for the 4th of July, or just the usual sort of Jerome-ness? I don't know what you do, hon. We, like I was saying earlier, we didn't do anything for July 1st here, Canada Day. We generally, myself, my mother, and my sister, we don't really do anything. If we do it, we probably just have a meal at her place or here. But there were no fireworks this year here. Or if there were probably personal ones. But there's a fire ban on, for one thing. And but you always get illegal fireworks no matter what. But I didn't hear any. I'm all out of ice cream. Oh, I've got 2 frozen fruit bars. That'll last me till tomorrow. Let me look for some more music. Oh, yeah, I was talking about my dad being in the Excellent Band and going to see them when I was a teenager. And they do, like, street parties and things. And then my friends in high school found out, oh, Laura's dad is in a band? And then they all of a sudden wanted to be my friends. Well, fuck you. But we did have, actually, I did have a few good friends in high school who were also children of musicians or people in the business. And many of us were in the high school band together. And we got to travel and play, and it was a lot of fun. And my friend Steve Burnt was in the bands in high school with me. And he's been on the show. I'd like to have him back when I get my memory and stuff. Now, okay, Sneezy Waters. I want to find a list of the songs on that album because I don't want to have to scrub through the whole album just to find one song. But it seems like they've only got the whole album. Oh, okay, I know what I can play. I'll play it right from the top. Oh, you went out earlier? Good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Plus, I could get into the clubs. Yeah. And I only got worse from there on. So this is the first tune off of that seminal and memorable album from Sneezy Waters and the Excellent Band.
Find the right string here, boys. 1, 2. Well, I ain't Gene McClellan, Alice Cooper, or John Prine. It's hard enough just to be myself half the time. But I sure like to see my woman when she gets home at the end of the day. She asked me why I don't say much. I told her I don't have much to say. Well, I don't know, I guess I like snow, but I like it much better when it comes in the winter time. 'Cause when it comes in the summer, my friends, I always wonder why my nose is numb all the time. Can anybody spare me a dime? Well, I had put the day aside for rambling till I got into a gambling game. I didn't have much luck till I stepped outside. A rich woman called my name. She said, oh, snoozy farters, say, won't you come home with me? And I'm so very lonely, and you're the very only one who could ever possibly set me free. I see, I don't know, I guess I like beds, but I like them much better when my head's at the other end. And I don't know who all these people are walking around with their legs crossed, thinking they got something to defend. Well, everybody's got the band. Well, there ain't no excuse for feeling the blues and being down for days. But when you're looking around, nothing can be found. You're looking for illegal ways. Well, everybody's got to pay. So anyways, I ain't Gene McClellan, Willie P. Bennett, or Arthur too. It's hard enough just to be myself, try to do what I do. Man, I sure like to see my woman when she gets home at the edge of the gate. She asked me why I don't say much. I told her. Boys, I told her, believe me. I stood right up there on my back feet and I exclaimed. She asked me why I don't say much, you know. I told her. Because I don't have much to say.
I still know every lick of that song. Yeah, Arthur too. Oh, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be an artist. I didn't quite know my direction. We didn't have a lot of money for me to go to like a real school or anything. So I wanted to be his apprentice. I wanted to go and learn how to paint from him. But he was a strange dude, man, and he smoked a lot of pot and had all sort of habits. So I guess it was discussed, and I guess it was agreed to. But in the meantime, I got a grant to go to a commercial arts school in my final year at high school. And so that happened instead. But later on in life, I caught up with him and we were talking about it. And he's like, "Wow, hey, it's still want to be my apprentice." So I'm good. Yeah, rootin' tootin'. Oh, boy. There were all types in Ottawa. It was really a great musical community, I gotta say. Everybody was really loving and caring of one another most of the time. Things got strained in the 80s and 90s. A lot of cocaine came into the scene, and that fucked up a lot of people. So, it's about 1:45. We could play some more Sneezy. I'm just not sure what song's coming up next. But I can find another Sneezy live. I think that would be fun. Do you like Hank Williams stuff, Jerome? Because I can find him playing live, but only as Hank Williams. There's an interview with him, but let me see what else I can find here. Oh, here's something live from 9 years ago, and Vince Halfhide too. Yes. Oh, this one looks good too. I think I'll close with the More Trains Than Brains in Texas by Sneezy Waters. But for now, here's some live. I haven't seen it yet, but it should be excellent. In Ancaster, Ontario. I don't know who else is with them in the band, but we'll find out together.
Tonight I'm gonna see my fair me. Guitar fits each other in me. He said if you're gonna have me on about. Go to don't ain't over in the place is buzzing. Ain't the king will come to see my little woman. Yeah, they sing the same old while. That's something on the head of the farm. Well, told my life, cause it's time to get on board. Well, tonight I'm gonna see my come on, dance. I want you to be my baby. I said, will you please? Will you please tell? Will you please tell me you're gonna be my baby? Ain't no use in stalling, baby. Say that you're.
Peace in the valley, coming downtown, there's a rumble in the alley. Oh, you don't know the shame I'm in. Has anybody seen my lady? It's never love, gonna drive me crazy. Oh, you don't know the shame I'm in. So how in the world you get to heaven? Oh, you don't know the shame I've had. I'm going up down by the water, but I ain't gonna be jumping, no. I'll be just looking for my neighbor, and I hear that's where she lives. Two young kids might start rocking, but you know there ain't feeling some shatters. Oh, you don't know the shame I'm in. Come on, tell me. Oh, you don't know the shame I'm in. Oh, you don't know the shame I'm in. Buddy, can you spare a dime? Want some khaki suits? Gee, we look swell. Full of that old Yankee doodly-dum. That 500,000 boots went slogging through hell. And I was a kid with a drum. Say, don't you remember they called me out? It was Al all the time. See, don't you remember? I'm your pal. Brother, can you spare a dime?
That midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind the clouds to hide his face and cry. The silence of the falling star lights up the purple sky. And as I wonder where you are, I'm so lonesome I could cry. Come on, Dave.
Saw a cowboy riding the range one day, and as he rode along, I heard him singing most peculiar cowboy song. It was a ditty he learned in the city. Come a get along, get hip, little doggy. Get along, better be on your way. Get along, get hip, little doggy. Struck them all down Iowa Ferry. Doing the cow boogie in the strangest way. Come a He's doing them cowboy songs. It's just too much. He's got a knocked out western accent with a Harlem tongue. Raise your local weed. He's what you call a swing half-breed. Doing the cow boogie in the strangest way. Come a Just a man and a knocked a western accent with a Harlem cut. He was raised on the go. He's what you call a swing half breed. Doing the cow cookie in the strangest way. Out on the plains down by Santa Fe, I saw a cowboy riding a range one day, and as he rode along, I heard him singing a most peculiar cowboy song. It was a ditty he learned in that city. Come-a-ki-ya-ya-ya, come-a-ki-ya-ya-ya. Here's Randall.
Oh, Lord. Thanks, Jerome. I was laughing my butt off here. I cut that off, sorry, because it is 5 o'clock, and usually, I can go longer. It's no problem. But I want to squeeze this one in because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. The More Trains and Brains in Texas. It's an animated, partially, or no, it's a short video. Brand new video, and I guess the song is pretty new, too. So let's check it out together. See what old Sneezy's up to in his cowboy land. There we go. I can play the rest of that live stuff after this, but I'm so curious and impatient.
more hicks than sticks in Idaho. They're in an awful state. There's more ass than gas in Kansas. They just don't seem to wait. More shit kickers in New Mexico than lust in dusty Utah. Why, they'll hang around the Texaco trying to get their boots off. What have we done to the cowboy to make him feel this way? Well, we took away his west. Now there's no room for him today. We fed him all those lonesome songs until it became infectious. Things turned out all wrong. Now there's more trains than brains in Texas.
Woo! That was a hoot. I was holding my stomach. I was laughing so hard. I know that the well, sort of know. I've met the writer of that song, Peter Hodgson, and I know Bill Rowlett on the trumpet too. He's a wild man. We used to call him Wild Bill. Oh, that was excellent. Happy 4th of July. Good one, right? Oh, wow. Let me see what else he's got here. I want to continue on this roll. Awesome. I don't know if he's actually got more than that kind of thing. There's an interview with him. That could be a laugh. Yeah, most of the rest of his videos are either just sound from his albums. Interview. Grassroots Festival 2018. Let's play that. In Ottawa. Hang on. Yes, it was very, it's exactly what he is. Honest and funny as fuck. Maybe I'll show that quick little interview with him after this.
Although they had a good love, swore they'd be true to each other, as true as the stars above. He was her man. He was there. Frankie went down to the hotel to buy her a bottle of beer. She had said, "Big black martini has my true love me here. He's my man." I think he did me wrong. And the bartender says, "I ain't gonna tell you no story. I ain't gonna tell you no lies. I saw your man about an hour ago with that new girl Alice Fry." He's your man. I think he's doing you wrong. Well, Frankie went down to the hotel. See what she could buy. They sat Johnny on the sofa, making love to Alice Fry. He was a man. He was doing it wrong. She looked through the transom. It's like a word I don't know. Transom. She looked the transom. You know what a transom is? Yeah. You know about the door. So let me Well, Frankie threw back the corona, pulled out a 44 gun. 2, 3 times she shoot right through that bedroom door. She killed her man. Why is that? So Frankie, she said to the sheriff, what do you reckon you'll do? Sheriff, he said, Frankie, it's the electric chair for you. You took your man, 'cause he was doing you wrong. She said, well, bring out your rubber-tired carriages. Bring out your rubber-tired hats. I'm going to the graveyard and I ain't coming back. He was my man, but he was doing me right. Well, this story has no moral. This story has no end. This story only goes to show that there ain't no good in men. They'll do you wrong just as soon as you're born. They'll do you wrong just as soon as you're born. That's all. Easy one.
That there be an Ottawa twang, eh? Oh, I just found one more I want to play, and it's a good one. It's the one I opened with, but this is a live version, newer version. It says 2012 on it. Doesn't say where they are. And then I think I'm going to head back inside. I need another soda. Getting thirsty. That gummer's pretty potent. So thanks, Jerome, for hanging out. I'm glad you got out today and had a little bit of activity. Uh-oh, which one am I looking for here? So we're going to go out with what we came in with. Sneezy Waters, without his excellent band this time, on his own some. You got sawdust on the floor of your heart. Bye.
I was up waiting for beer, and there was some young woman talking to Louie, and she said, "Oh, I was in New York, and I was in this bar, and it was just so authentic. It was so great. It had sawdust on the floor." And I thought, aha, well, what's that representative of? And then it sort of evokes. You know why they put sawdust on the floor? They put it on there to soak up all the various bodily fluids that escape during a night of hard drinking. You know, it's sort of a low dive type of atmosphere. And so I just sort of thought, well, maybe there are people like that too. And I got an idea for this song. I just established contact over the Facebook with Tantu Cardinal, and it was really nice because years ago she sang my song in a movie called Loyalties, and I never had the chance to tell her how good it sounded. So now she knows. Well, I used to court you proudly, without regret or shame. But now every honky-tonk in town knows you by name. I don't know where your liquor drinking ever got its start, but you've got sawdust on the floor of your heart. I used to court you all around the place. The way you're carrying on these days, a shame and a disgrace. I guess you think you're fooling me. You think you're mighty smart, but you got sawdust on the floor of your heart. Little bridge coming up now. Went off for drinks at parties, you turned the other way. But things have changed and now you're drinking each hour every day. I don't know how I'm gonna leave. I know that we must part, 'cause you got sawdust on the floor of your heart. Okay, hit it, man. Went off for drinks at parties, you turned the other way. Things have changed and now you're drinking each hour every day. I don't know how I'm gonna leave, but I know that we must part, 'cause you got sawdust on the floor of your heart. Well, you sit there in them honky tonks and you drink your liquor down Understand you're giving pleasure to more than half of the backup guitar players in town. It's your hard liquor drinking has driven us apart, and the sawdust on the floor of your heart. Yes, you got sawdust on